Conservatives are blasting President Joe Biden as a result of a very serious issue: the lack of Chick-fil-A sauce. On Wednesday, Republican Senator Ted Cruz tweeted a link to a very important Breitbart article. Now, this article covered the lack of availability for Chick-fil-A sauce. Joe Biden is destroying America because of a limit on sauce. Now, look, the article from Breitbart's pretty straightforward, okay? And they write, to meet customer demand, Chick-fil-A is limiting customers to one dipping sauce per item ordered at many of its 2,600 locations across the U.S. We are actively working, according to the company in the statement, to make adjustments to solve this issue quickly and apologize to our guests for any inconvenience. And although their sauce supply is limited, there's still plenty of chicken to go around at Chick-fil-A. The company has not been affected by the chicken shortage that other companies have been experiencing. Chicken. Well, let's be honest. It's probably because you've got meat packing plants. And of course, the reason for some of these shortages in chicken is because you've had massive COVID outbreaks at many of these meat packing plants, which do employ a lot of immigrants and also have not protected their workers from COVID-19. I mean, lack of social distancing, things like that. And so you have major issues with that supply chain getting people infected, even now, at a time where COVID-19, the cases in a lot of places in the country are going down daily. And so that is interesting. A lot of these places, by the way, have tried to force people back to work, have been successfully able to get people back to work, even though they have been the ground zero for many very deadly COVID-19 outbreaks as well. But of course, the real problem, according to conservatives, is the lack of sauce. Ted Cruz, he's gonna have to eat his chicken dry. Oh no, the horror. We got dry ass poultry. We got DAP going on here.
Wet ass P word.
No, dry ass C word. I'm sorry. Or even dry ass P word, I guess. What a foul bunch of puns. But it gets funnier because then Breitbart did it. Then Fox News jumped in. And they picked up the story. And it's titled, quote, Chick-fil-A sauce shortage blamed on Joe Biden's America. And guess what? They quote a lot of conservative thinkers. Eric Schmidt, for example, just tweets, Joe Biden's America. Lauren Boebert, is there no limit to how awful Biden's America can get? These are real tweets, folks. Real tweets. Okay. Clay Travis says, I don't want anybody to panic, but Chick-fil-A has started to ration its sauces, and now the world is ending. That's got to be tongue-in-cheek there. That's fun. Josh Mandel, very serious. In Joe Biden's America, Chick-fil-A has to limit sauces because of supply chain issues. Gas stations are having mass shortages and prices are soaring. The price of groceries are skyrocketing. Everyday Americans are hurting and they miss Donald Trump's America. Very, very serious tweets. Very serious. From very serious people. What's funny is that people do not miss Donald Trump's America. In fact, a lot of people are actually pretty happy with what Biden is doing. Again, I'm a leftist, so I'm not happy. I think we should be doing Medicare for all. I think we should be doing a Green New Deal. But he's been better than me, a lot of us have expected, even though we had some pretty low expectations. And so the bar is low, but he meets it fairly easily. And so, according to polling, nearly 2/3 of Americans, 64%, are actually optimistic about the country, about the direction the country is going. Now, this was conducted by Ipsos in partnership with ABC News. And the last time the country has come close to this level of optimism about the coming year was back in December of 2006, when 61% of Americans said they were optimistic about where the country was headed. So, you have a lot of Americans that are like, hey, we got rid of, the clown. And yes, we can look better. We can look forward to better things. So great. But yes, go off King. Speaking of King, we have good old man in the truck, Graham Allen, saying this: only Joe Biden can mess this up. Could mess up Chick-Fil-A. Matt Schlapp says Joe Biden also canceled the Chick-fil-A sauce pipeline. What is he even talking about? Another person, Brigitte Gabriel, says, soon America will be out of gas and Chick-fil-A sauce. Way to go, Joe Biden. Laverne Spicer says, Chick-fil-A is out of sauce. Joe Biden's officially messing with our chicken. It's a problem. Don't mess with your chicken. This is unhinged. I mean, come on. This is thanks Obama level of just BS insanity. And by the way, this is by the way when the country is actually facing some pretty serious issues. I mean, we've got hearings going on about the January 6th Capitol riots. Republicans are saying, "Oh no, what violence was an insurrection?" No, if you're saying that it's an insurrection, then you're completely, absolutely wrong. Then you're just making things up. It was totally 100% peaceful. And at the same time, by the way, there's footage coming out from this body cam footage from a Capitol police officer that was being beaten and was begging for his life. So yeah, totally peaceful, totally peaceful. You also have massive violence going on against Palestinians in Gaza. You have the former president that's still blogging about the big lie. But your problem as Republicans now in Joe Biden's America is not having enough sauce for your chicken. Yes. Talk about first world problems. Just like, it's just amazing, the pure nonsense of it all. Thank you, Fox News, and Breitbart, right-wing media, for talking about the real issues in this country that we're facing. Ah, yes, Dr. Seuss. Yes, what happened to that? I guess you're right about this communist takeover. I regret wanting this leftist utopia because the dry-ass chicken, dry-ass poultry.
Wet-ass P-word.
No wet-ass P-word for you. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share with your friends. You can subscribe and help out the channel by becoming a patron. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf, or you can become a channel member as well by hitting the join button below.